Hey love! So today we're going to do a color correcting video. I'm also going to film a tutorial, but I will probably put them into separate videos. I know a lot of people were excited to see the color correcting palette from Makeup Revolution, so we are going to use this little guy today. First of all, I'm going to prime my face. I'll do that while I'm talking. This is the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. I've been using this a lot lately. I'm sure you're sick of seeing it. So I don't do a ton of color correction. I do have a few other color correctors. I usually just I like to use the NYX Lavender Concealer, which I'll show you in just a second, under my eyes just to brighten a little bit because it is super pale. So I like to use that one to mix with any concealer that might not be bright enough. When you are this fair, you gotta do what you gotta do, but that's definitely a tip for you if you are super fair and have trouble finding fair enough concealers. Definitely try the NYX Lavender one. This guy right here, it's a little bit grayish, which came in handy on Halloween. I need to pick up a new one. This guy is definitely great. I love this one. So up until recently, like the only ones I was really familiar with or really used were these two. The green one was for redness, so whenever there was like a little pimple on my face or something. These ones I just found at Fred Meyer, but you can find them anywhere that NYX is sold, so I think Ulta has these two. And then I did just pick up the one from Urban Decay. I just got the lavender one. And this one says for balances solidness. That's what this guy looks like. It's pretty fair. It looks like it might be lighter than the Makeup Revolution one. You can see the tone difference between those two. It's a little brighter than the NYX one. But the NYX one obviously has more coverage because this is like a straight up concealer. I've heard people say this is the same formula. I don't believe it's the same formula. It's definitely thinner than the Naked Skin Concealer. Those are just a couple other options for you, but now we're going to try this guy for the first time. I've only swatched the purple one because of course I was just like most interested in that one. The pink also should brighten. Alright, so I looked it up on the Makeup Revolution site just so we can have what they believe these colors are for. I've seen my app just like restarted. So what this is, it says the pink brightens, the lavender neutralizes yellow tones, green neutralizes redness, orange neutralizes blue tones, peach helps to balance out slight discoloration, white adds natural highlight and brightens. Cream neutralizes purple and covers dark areas. Brown balances ashiness in medium and dark skin tones. This guy retails for, I forgot what I paid for it, £6. I can switch it really quick. So $9.21 in US dollars. Okay, so we're gonna go into this guy. I've never really used peach under my eyes. I've only ever really used the lavender. Okay, so we are going to do pink under the eyes, peach any dark areas I have around my face, and then green any red areas that I have. So this is the Pro Prime Aqua Priming Base. I'm gonna spritz my brush a little bit just because, I don't know, I feel like doing that. I feel like it might help. We're gonna go into the pink shade down here. Glad this is so light. I was worried that some of these were gonna be super dark. So I'm just kind of applying this guy as I would concealer, just because I'm just using it for brightening, not really for color correcting, though I do have some darkness, especially around this eye for some reason. I have no idea why. Just this eye, I have this like permanent dark spot here, and then over here. And then, I mean, my eyelids are not very bright. I'll take it up in there too. I just have the urge to wipe it on my eyelids really bad, so I'm just going to. Just because I feel like those need some brightening as well. Should I leave it like this? I think so. This brush I'm using, by the way, is just a Tweezerman brush. It just says blender. Probably look crazy. Okay, now I'm gonna do some green under my nose. This is where I mostly get redness. I do have some on my cheeks, but it's never super intense. I guess I could spray that guy too. Why not? Because I don't want too much color on my face, because I feel like, especially being so fair, trying to cover that up with a foundation is just gonna make you look tinged like a certain color. Peach, I think I'm gonna do around my sides of my mouth. I feel like there's some darkness, plus anything that's gonna help brighten that area too, because I have pretty big smile lines because I got pretty big cheeks, let's be honest. So we're going to use this peachy shade right here. I might honestly mix a little bit of that pink in just to lighten it up because that pink's super fair. And then the white in the palette is like an actual highlight shade, so I'm not sure how to go with that guy, but I'm just gonna do a mustache because why not? I'm honestly, this is the first time I played with this palette, so I'm just like, let's just have some fun. I'm probably doing this so wrong. And then if you have any dark spots around your face, you can just use either the purple or the peach. I think that I'm going to take a little bit, just for fun, I'm going to take that highlight shade, the white one, and just apply it to the tops of my cheeks as well, just to see if it shows through. This one looks a little chunkier than the rest. I don't know if it's because there's shimmer in it or what. Well, it's not shimmer, it's just like there's a glow to it, so I don't know, because the formula is going to be a little different. I think that I'm going to take a little of that pink anywhere that I would normally highlight, just to kind of give that a brightness. Okay, this is what we look like so far. I will, just for the purpose of the video, put a little bit of green on my cheeks just because there's a tiny bit of redness, so why not? Let me also state that this amount of color correction is not obviously necessary, but I'm just kind of playing with it and seeing what I feel is necessary. I'm gonna go ahead and do this too. I'm gonna have so much. I feel like it's another layer, so it is easy to make your makeup look a little cakey if you go super hardcore with all of the color correctors, but as long as you blend it out, I am going to use this is actually the Makeup Revolution Pro Blend Sponge, I believe is what it's called. So it's damp, and I'm just going to start blending this stuff out. I'm going to go with the lighter areas first. You know, I feel like it's like not a lot of pigment. Just want to blend it out so it doesn't look so harsh, so it doesn't look like, you know, just my nose is green. Let's give it a nice glow for the cheeks though. Ooh. I feel like you can barely even see those though. Actually, I'm gonna mix the pink and the peach to try and hide a little bit more of that darkness I got going on. I tried tapping it out with my finger instead, just because I feel like if you tap it out with your finger, you get a little more coverage than you will with the damp beauty blender or beauty sponge. I'll always say beauty blender, I'm sorry, but it's the Pro Blend Sponge from Makeup Revolution. All right, so I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back and show you what it looks like with everything done. This is what the makeup looks like after everything else is on. You can see that you can't really see the color correctors at all. I can't tell that they're under there. Yeah, so that's kind of a rundown of the color correctors, how they work, what they do. I do feel like my under eyes are pretty bright, so that's good. Yeah, so I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that you learned something. And yeah, let me know, give this video a thumbs up if you like Makeup Revolution and you want more videos on Makeup Revolution. And please share this video if you could, because it does help me out so much. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.